and welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of the home gym build. So to be honest, the home gym doesn't really look much different other than the fact that the entire cellar and the entire house has been rewired. So we actually have bright light down here now, which is probably the biggest job and the most exciting one as well, because it means I don't have to use a lamp or a torch or anything, and I can actually get stuck in now within the home gym. So this is what the hall looks like right now. We've got this light thing, and then everywhere now has got plug sockets, and then this is what the home gym currently looks like. We have light, we actually have LED lights and stuff, and plug sockets, plug sockets, plug sockets. So getting the lights done is probably the biggest job of the cellar. So the fact that that's all finished and it looks great and there wasn't really any issues, it's exciting, but it's also highlighted the fact that the cellar, the home gym, is a bit of a mess. Like, it looks absolutely terrible, and there's probably going to be a lot more work being done in here than I could have ever imagined, which is going to slow things down a little bit, but it just means that we're going to do the job right and there's going to be no issues moving forward, and it's still exciting. I think somebody actually commented on the previous video saying that yeah, it looks great and everything, but there's probably going to be more work than you think, and it'll probably take more time than you think, and I was like, nah, that's not going to be the case. It's pretty simple, but turns out they probably actually are right. And basically now we've got light in here, it's highlighted that there's loads of holes in the walls, there's loads of things sticking out that we need to get rid of, there's loads of holes in the ceiling, and yeah, it's going to be a job of putting plasterboard on the ceiling, I think, but like a home job, so that's going to be interesting, and then finding bricks to fill in the holes in the wall. So yeah, there's a lot more that needs doing, but the big job's done, the lights are fitted, and I think this weekend we've got a grinder now, like what, a power grinder, I don't even know, like I can barely even paint, so I don't know what these things are. We've also got a dehumidifier, so progress is being made, and and we also ordered the gym flooring as well, so that's coming hopefully next week or maybe the week after. So yeah, things are exciting, things are progressing, and I honestly I just can't wait. I just can't wait to get everything set up and to actually see all of this stuff just come to life. So this weekend we're getting the itty, horrible, bitty jobs going, like we're getting rid of the horrible cobwebs. I'm gonna paint this wall because this wall's actually fine, and it means I've got a bit of a backdrop if I want to do stretching videos, mobility videos and stuff like that. So progress is being made, and it definitely looks a lot better than it did in the previous video. So what I mean by holes is stuff like this. So we've got this, we've got this hole, all there, there's a hole there, and then we've got a big hole in the wall down there, and then just like these little itty bitty ones that, I mean, it's not an issue, but like you don't want holes in the wall, so I don't really know what the plan is for that. I'm kind of trusting my dad with that one, but it's not that bad, to be honest. It's just a little bit annoying because in my head I thought, right, we've got the lights in, all we need now is to order the gym flooring, put everything together, do a bit of painting, and that'll be it. But that's really not the case. And this is another issue as well, which I didn't realise was that bad until I saw it with my own eyes yesterday. I filmed it, so I'll put a video here, but basically there's a hole here, and that is where the washing machine drops. So when the water comes through from the washing machine, it all splashes into here. Well, that's a sock. That's not my sock. Anyway, yeah, so that's another issue that we need to kind of figure out, but it's part of the process, it's part of the journey, and it was never going to be straightforward. So it's like an hour later and we've got some bits for the gym. So bricks, which are gonna obviously fill in the holes in the wall that I was talking about. Some polyfiller. And then just like bits to actually put it on with. And then these things, I think they're basically, if we're gonna end up doing the ceiling ourselves, and this is gonna be for the whole like plasterboard and stuff. And then, yeah, just loads of little bits and bobs. So things are starting, and this weekend it's just gonna be about getting all of like those little bits finished. And then when the flooring comes, all of that stuff should be done. So, progress. So now it's just a case of getting rid of all of this stuff in the cellar, putting it in the room next door, and then just getting stuck in basically, and then we can start painting and things are gonna come together. I hope they come together. Anyway, it's already a lot more work than I could have ever imagined, like I keep saying, but it's gonna be worth it. It's definitely gonna be worth it. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Ooh. Right, it's day 3 of painting the walls. This is pretty much done now. We've just put in, well, I'm just putting another coat on, I think, just making sure that everything looks really good on this side. So this wall's done. We also went out yesterday and bought 2 big tubs of paint. So that means I can get cracking with the other walls. I also bought my very first, my own paintbrushes. I've never owned paintbrushes before, and I feel pretty grown up right now, and I also have my own painting clothes, so I'm officially an adult. Another update as well is we bought some hardboard to cover up the holes in the ceiling. So we're not going to plaster the whole thing, I don't think, because the ceiling's actually not that bad other than the holes. So hopefully that works. We're also going to put the new bricks into the holes in the wall today, so the walls should be completely finished. And I also got some, I don't know where it is, but I got some black varnish to paint these bits, because I thought it's gonna look good, and if the flooring's black, it will just, I think it will look nice. So basically tonight it should be pretty much nearly finished, other than the fact that the gym flooring's not here and we need to put the equipment up. And I'm kind of becoming obsessed with the fact that I don't actually have enough equipment for a gym, but I do. I just really want to buy more things, but maybe that's something in the future. But yeah, progress has been made over the past 3 days, and I'm so happy, and the gym's just looking so much brighter and so much better, and I can actually see the finished product in my head now, which is very, very exciting. Anyway, it's time to paint and use my new paintbrushes. So, slight problem. Basically, we've had a little bit of damp in the cellar, and we've not really thought much of it because it didn't really seem too bad at the time, and we just wanted to just ignore it basically, and then kind of figure it out when in the future. But yesterday we figured out that the damp actually is, it's not just damp, it is the entire bath emptying into the cellar. It's coming through this brick. And like, no exaggeration, if you have a bath and you empty the bath, the entire thing comes into the cellar. And if we didn't have a bit of a grid at the bottom, the cellar would have flooded. So I think we've temporarily fixed it. So it was the bath and the sink that was causing it. We've managed to, well, my dad's managed to kind of figure out how to kind of adjust it so that doesn't happen. But if the toilet gets blocked or overflows, it means that the toilet is going to come in here. So hopefully that won't happen. So the issue isn't going to happen again, but it is quite a big problem to have, and it was never going to be easy, but it's a big problem basically, and I don't really know what's going to happen now, and it means that there's going to be a slight delay on this half of the cellar. But as an update, it looks pretty good on this side. So I'm going to end the video here, but basically the update is I'm going to finish painting the walls today, the ceiling, get that done, and then wait for the gym flooring to come, and then just put it to a certain point. So I think it'll be fine. I'm just not 100% sure I want to do it yet, because the last thing I want to do is put all the equipment up and put the gym flooring on, and then something drastically bad happens and everything's ruined. So it was never going to be easy, was it? Anyway, like I said, the gym is looking good. There's a lot of progress that's been made over the past few days, but obviously this is a little bit of a setback, but we're not going to dwell on it. It just is, it is what it is. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully there's going to be another update next week or the week after, and I'm hoping basically that the gym flooring is going to come and things are going to start being built and the gym's going to like half be done apart from this little issue here. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really, really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. And subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bring on April the 12th.